Hi, Stefan the BMW DIY guy. As part of my continuing car care series, I want to focus on your wheels today. So you can wash your car, you can wax it, you can ceramic coat it, you can do all those sort of things, but if you don't take care of your wheels, it's never going to look at that real final fit and finish that makes it stand out. I love walking up to my car in a parking lot and grinning when I look at it and go, yeah, that's my car. I love that, and your wheels are an important part of that. They collect dirt and grime and brake dust, and it's really kind of a mess. So we're really going to step it up. Thank you to Corey of Sky's the Limit Car Care. We're looking at some fantastic products and not things that you get just down at your local grocery store or at your auto parts store. These are pro level products that you can use to get that pro level effect, but you can do it yourself and with your wheels in not very much time. So I'm going to be using the TUGA Devil wheel cleaner. I'll show you. It's got some great tips and tricks on how to use it, things that didn't occur to me before. I've got an Incredibrush, which is a big, long, flexible brush that you stick in between and you can clean all into the barrel of your wheels to get them especially clean. I also have a specific car care mitt for my wheels, which is great. I've got a nice boar's head brush to get in between the lugs and get all behind all those places where those things remain. And then I have the new Obsessed tire dressing to put on the rubber itself. It lasts a long time, it's going to look really, really good. It has a nice applicator to put it on. All of these products will be linked in the description of the video, but we're really going to focus on our wheels today and how really to get and do them well. So let's get down, let's get focused on the first steps of what to do with your wheels. Alright, so like I said, here we are, we've got the TUGA Devil wheel cleaner. It's an active gel, which is pretty cool. So you spray it on, it's actually going to change color. So we're going to do two things. We're going to spray it all down completely, but note where your valve stem is. We're going to use this, and it's right at almost 12 o'clock right now. We're going to spray all of this down, including into the barrel of the wheel, and then we're going to roll the car backwards and hit the bottom side, right? Because you can't spray up really effectively. So we're going to spray it all down, get this all into all the nooks and crannies, and then we're going to roll the car backwards. I'll skip the backwards part, but you always want to start on the front wheels first. We're gonna gel up all the front wheels, then the back wheels, roll the car backwards, and then gel them up again to get the parts we would have missed on the first pass. And then we let this sit for 3 to 5 minutes. So as you spray this in here, make sure you have a good spray, get into the lug nuts. There we go. You want to get in all those places, especially when we get in with the boar's hair brush and the Incredibrush here as we get into the barrel of the wheel, right? So we don't necessarily have to focus on the up parts too much because we're going to get those in a second. Just like that, and we make sure that we get it all around. Good. All right, so now I'm going to work my way around. I'm going to get the other 3 wheels, and then I'm going to roll the car backwards and do it again, and then I'm going to show you the stage where we scrub all this out with the boar's hair brush and the Incredibrush. All right, so I've given it about 5 minutes. I rolled the wheels back because my valve stem was at the 12 o'clock position. Now it's roughly at the 6 o'clock position, so I know that I've done the full loop. And you can definitely see that it's changing colors. Like it's all like violet-y purple reds now, which is cool. So I've got a boar's hair brush. And this is also, I think I might have mentioned before, I've got my good grit guard bucket and the bucketizer, which is really nice. This bucket that hangs on the side so you can organize. You can put all your tools in it. They're not going to hit the ground. It's really, really handy. So I've got my boar's hair brush, and I can get in, and it goes around the lug nuts really easily. So all that stuff that likes to sit in back behind your lug nuts, it's probably the first time this thing's been clean behind the lug nuts since forever. Now, your rims might have different designs on them. I've also got these little holes here that never get clean. So you can use this boar's hair brush to get in really, really nicely and get all those details. The other thing is you can use it to get in all the nooks and crannies, and we're going to use the big detail brush here, or the flat brush, in a second to get back behind. So I'm going to get all the edges with my boar's hair brush that are hard to get if you use a mitt, right? And you can get around your valve stem as well, just like that. Okay. So that already is going to look a lot better than what it did before. Now the other thing that I'm noticing as this stuff is cleaning off, I'm looking at my brake caliper back here. I didn't realize how much stuff is coming off my brake calipers. Now, I may paint my brake calipers someday, but right now mine are the silver from the factory, and this is doing a fantastic job in cleaning up the brake calipers as well. So I'm going to make sure to use my brush to get in there nice and deep on the brake calipers. Okay. All right, so now my Incredibrush. Nice thing about this is that it's bendable and flexible. This is really soft material, and you can use this and really get in and get into that barrel and get into places you normally can't get into and you can't get into with your mitt. So really, really scrub in and get in between. You can see just the amount of gross that's coming off here. And this wheel is going to look entirely different by the time I'm done. This works really, really well getting in between. This is also going to do a great job in cleaning off my brake caliper as well. So normally when you clean your wheels, you end up with just kind of the outside surface clean, which is okay, I guess. But if you really want to take it to the next level, you need a tool like this. And I'm going to have a rinse bucket nearby so I can rinse off my Incredibrush here, which is, like I said, flexible, which is really nice and gets in like that. Okay, so looks terrible right now. Looks absolutely terrible right now. But I'm going to rinse all this off. I'm going to put that in there and rinse it out. And I'm going to rinse all this off, and we're going to take a look at what it looks like when it's done. And then we're going to repeat on all four. Okay, so the one thing I almost forgot was the Incrediflare wheel mitt. Now this is really kind of cool. It's got a spot for your thumb too, so you can grab around the spokes. Because I realized, as I was about to hose off the wheel, I hadn't really gotten the surface very well. I did use the brush, and I'd used the Incredibrush, but I had forgotten my wheel mitt. Now this will be a dedicated wheel mitt, as you can see, and you'll never use this on the car. Never, ever, ever use the mitt that you use on your wheels on the rest of your car because of brake dust and everything else. Now, as you can see, as this cleaned up nicely, this is going to look incredible all the way through the barrel of the wheels, which honestly probably haven't been clean since factory days. Yep, just amazing. It's going to look entirely different. Now, what you can always do again is there's a few spots that are hard to get to, right, because of your brake caliper being in the way. So you could always roll backwards again to get that section, which I'll probably end up doing. So I'm going to reverse my mitt for a second so I can get in here a little bit deeper into the barrel of the wheel. Yeah, that is amazing. That difference is incredible. Looks terrible right now with this purpley brown that's coming off from the cleaner and all the brake dust. But what a difference. Okay, so then I've got my rinse bucket. This rinse off, I'm going to put in my bucketizer in a moment. Just like that. I'm going to rinse the wheel off and I'll show you the net results. Okay, what a difference. And you know, I keep my wheels pretty clean in general, but I'm just floored. So if your wheels are even worse off than what mine were, and mine were, you know, decently clean on the outside, but pretty horrible on the inside. Now all the barrels, so the extension back of part of the tires is clean. What a difference. I mean, what a tremendous difference. And that TUGA Devil cleaner is incredible. I've never used better, ever, honestly. And also, as you can see, behind all the lugs, that brush got in really, really well, so it's all clean back behind the lugs and all the rest. So honestly, that's just amazing. So at this point, I'm going to let it drip dry. We're going to use the Obsessed product on the tire itself once we're done and once it's dry. Okay, so I'm going to try to move slowly to show you all four. So this is passenger front. You can see what a difference it makes. My calipers look significantly better, even just for the light scrubbing that they got. You can see all the barrels are completely clean. It's clean back through the lugs. What a difference. I mean, what a tremendous difference. And doing this, we're going to do tire dressing next, right? So try to move slowly here. Come back down the car. You can see passenger side rear. Looks absolutely fantastic. Brake caliper even is clean. Clean all the way back through the barrel. That TUGA Devil cleaner really does a great job. Let me walk around really slowly here. We can take a look at the other side. I'm going to dry my tires, pull it into the garage, and do the tire dressing next. But as you can see, the difference is tremendous. See a little bit of residue on the brake rotor. First time I brake, that'll come off. Brake calipers are significantly cleaner. That one could even use a little bit more scrubbing, and it will be the next time I do it. And just the difference is just night and day. So here is driver's side front. So especially for those of us with light rims and silver rims. What a difference in silver wheels. What a tremendous difference. So I'm going to pull it in, dry the tires off, and then we're going to do the obsessed tire dressing next. All right, so we've brought the car inside. I've dried the wheels off with a little bit of water that was left on. As you can tell, the rims just look amazing. I've never seen them look better. And I'm already seeing in places where, you know, the next time I do this, they're going to be even better. Because I can see the little spots here and there that I missed. That's not to do with the product, it's just areas I missed. But I'm really impressed. They're like 99.8% better. It's really impressive. So the next thing we want to do is tire dressing. So we're looking at the Obsessed. So this is their satin finish. So the Obsessed product, tire satin finish, comes with an applicator. So you just squirt this on to the applicator, like that, and then apply to the tire. What this is going to do is give that nice satin finish on your tires. There you go. And make sure to get, now the nice thing about this applicator is you can see you can get kind of in between that ridge between your rim and the rubber itself. Now, a couple of things when you're putting on tire product, don't put it into the tread area. I mean, you'll get a little bit of overlap right on the top, but don't be trying to cover the place where your tires hit the road. Kind of waste the product. It's not really going to do anything from a safety point of view because it's going to wear off pretty quickly. It's more just wasting product. So squirt it into your applicator and then work it around the tire like that. You can see, just like that. You work it all the way around. Now what you also can do is obviously you're going to miss a little bit of a patch where your tire hits the ground or hits the asphalt or concrete. So what you can always do is you can apply this and then roll forward just a little bit to get the patch that you missed, which is what I usually do. So, and that's that. So when you look at the directions on this, it'll soak into the tire. So go ahead and just let it soak for a while and then come back with a microfiber towel and just buff off any excess. And it's going to give your tire that nice dark look, but not like cherry gloss. Because sometimes some of the tire dressing products is almost too shiny. It makes it look like, you know, you've put icing over the top, you know, clear icing over the top of your tires. So you can see this is just going to soak in really nicely. I'm going to let it dry in, and then I'm going to buff it off with a microfiber towel. And I'll show you that when it's done. Okay, so I'm starting at the driver's side rear because it's the one that's most in the sun here working in my garage. But as you can see, it looks absolutely fantastic. That rim looks great. And all the product and all the tools did a fantastic job in cleaning that up. The Obsessed tire dressing looks great. It's just a nice satin finish. It makes it look dark with just a little bit of shine to it. It doesn't look overly glossy. So moving forward here, you can see driver's side front. Looks absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna come around. Passenger side front. Looks great. And then lastly, passenger side rear. So this really didn't take that much extra effort. In washing your car, this really wasn't a lot of extra effort to get this done. All it is just the right products, the right tools, and probably added 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes at most, to washing your car to really make a noticeable difference. I really never had paid much attention to the barrels of the tires, so your rims that stick back in, that barrel part, but now that it's clean, makes a huge difference. Okay, as you can see, we're all done. So adding this professional level of product to your regular car care really isn't hard, and it really is a superior product and worth your money, and it's going to last longer and make your car look better, and the products work more effectively than your average just get from the grocery store kind of stuff. So I believe that it's worth a little bit of additional investment to get the right kind of products to make it look good. So thank you to Corey of CarPro and Sky's the Limit Car Care. What a fantastic partner to work with, and what a great set of products. As you can see, my wheels look entirely different, and I strongly recommend this to do on your car. If you like what you've seen today, please click subscribe. It makes a huge difference to my channel. I try to answer any questions that I can. It means a lot to me, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video.